Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, April 9th, 2021. The time is 9:30 a.m. Officially calling this meeting to order. It is a special meeting agenda.
There is one other participant in the conference.
Once again, to review fiscal year 22 Buildings and Grounds budget, attending Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Filios. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Hearing none, off we go with our Director, Greg Manley. Christy. Okay.
Have to use the microphone.
Pull it in. Yeah, get as close as you can. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, where do you guys want to start?
That, just take us right through it. It's this is-
JDC's fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, basically, same thing. 80-10 is an increase. 80-18 is an increase.
So if you just want to read off the actual summary sheet,
Yeah,
to just talk
that's
about the
easier, yeah.
metering
Oh, this one
values.
here.
It's
historical-
hard
the
for us to
metering
relate
value.
to the
Yeah.
codes.
Okay, the metering valves, they're just for water supply.
Okay.
Okay.
The ones that are existing, they're old and they're starting to rust out, so they're gonna fail.
Okay.
The door locks, that's just a, ongoing kind of thing with that. The UPS batteries,
Uh-huh.
we kind of have to pay for this. It's kind of a gray area. IT could do it, but they do not do it, so that's just something we have to take on.
Okay.
And then the heat tape, that's just for roofs and stuff to keep things freezing.
Okay.
The 5,000 for acquired kitchen, that's because we're taking over the kitchen area. Because JT has nothing in his budget for that.
Okay.
So that's where we're shooting there. And then chemicals to seal the building. This is gonna, they have to reseal it every 5 years. If we do it ourselves, we're probably gonna save $20,000 pretty easily.
Okay.
So that's pretty good savings for the
Okay.
$430 investment.
Yeah. All right. All right, and B and G? Did you have any questions?
Yeah,
about JDC?
no, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, the B and G, the 80-10, it says 1875 and then $1,200. We have $2,000 in our budget, but it doesn't show it anywhere. I don't know where it went, but Dina says it's there. We just can't find it. And same with the 80-18, it's supposed to have $300 in there. So basically the 80-10's $1,075 increase, and the 80-18's a $300 or $150 increase.
Okay.
Go ahead.
80-50's 12,08087 increase. We've moved some money from the 80-56 and the 85-17 budget into there, just to get rid of pesticides and a few things that should be in the 80-51. Then the janitorial supplies, we've always gone over budget, so we just increased that. The telephone, we've always gone over, and Nancy is working on that to get our phone bill lowered by $800. Janitorial services, we've always gone over, so we increased that. The Adobe software, they recommended that, Dina recommended that, or Michelle recommended that for Christie. And decreases, 7720.
Okay.
The lawn spreaders, they're basically for snow, so we just have to replace them periodically because they rust out.
Okay, so then the bottom line, the 50,000 and change is the total increase to the budget.
That's for the C. We haven't gotten to C
We haven't
yet.
gotten to
No, I'm looking at B. Oh, I'm sorry, that is C, forgive me.
18,000.
The 18,000.
Yeah.
I ran ahead of you. Okay, go ahead.
And then the C budget is, I'm gonna request another plow truck. And then a snow plow, which is 32 for the truck, and then, 81 for their 82 for the snow plow.
Okay.
And then a new riding lawnmower. The one we have right now is about 12 years old. We use it for mowing and also for plowing snow, taking care of the sidewalks. And it's starting to fail. It's had its use. So that's 10,122 for that. And we'll use all the existing equipment that we.
Okay.
Transfer over. So is this priority one, like you can't do your job unless you get these things, or?
you know, hopefully we can nurse the mower along a little bit. The truck would be good. I had to put a new transmission in
Right.
one of our trucks last year, so I
Right.
prefer not to use that as a plow truck because it will go
much
bad again.
stress.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's too much for it. It all depends, a lot of it depends on if we're gonna have to deal with Post Falls again or not, because that, we definitely need it for sure if we do that.
Right. Okay, so that's potential question mark, depending on what happens with Post Falls. Okay. All right, and has that been put through fleet management yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
And then if we do get the new truck, I would get rid of 2 other vehicles, so we'd be replacing 2 vehicles.
okay, replacing 2 with the 1.
And one I'd like to give to JDC, because they're driving a really old Dodge pickup.
Okay, okay,
We'll just go to auction.
okay. All right, and
You
then,
have no increase in your A budget.
yeah, there is. There's a seasonal position.
Well, no, yeah, I'm sorry. I was just looking at buildings and grounds in JDC. Okay.
Yeah.
The seasonal, yes, I saw
Seasonal
that.
would be
Yeah.
90.
Right, the 9410.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just want to point out that when the information is gathered to determine if we can save money or break even, we can take B budget money and transfer to A budget money to hire 3 full-time janitorial. So we'll keep that discussion on status update after he gets the RFPs back.
Okay. Okay, so the total budget increase is 12%. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, 5-year plan?
5-year plan. The 4 HVAC units for JDC, these actually we probably could do a couple a year.
Okay,
And the heat pumps for the jail, it'd be nice to replace the 3 of them that we need to replace. And that was supposed to be in this year's budget, but it's hard to get people this, right now because of the COVID, it's hard to get people to come out and equipment. So this might have to roll over into next year's budget. Generator replacement, I know we talked to you, Leslie, and you were looking for grants for that. Apparently, there's no grants out there at this time.
okay,
And then the slider projects, that's just an ongoing thing. They're failing,
right,
so.
yep.
Okay. Okay, so, when we say the 5-year plan, the units that you're indicating for capital requests, they have been part of the 5-year plan, I assume? Okay,
Yes.
okay. So this is not unanticipated?
No.
Okay,
No, and the problem with the way we do C is that we go to 0 every year.
right.
And so he really has a 0 increase in the C, the capital items. It's just we have to list them out every
You
year.
have to list them out every year. Okay, fair enough. All right. Questions? Are we good?
Good.
Okay. So basically, once we get further along in the process, obviously, we have to get through the other elected, departments, and of course, ultimately see what the legislature does with our taxing authority. Then we get into the situation of what can we live with and what can't we, and then you know the drill. Okay. Public comment. Hearing none. 9:40. Meeting adjourned. Thank you. Good job. Thanks, guys.